for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Into the red zone, it's Brady. Now they go screen, it's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. Brady to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. James White, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Pats able to cash in for 6. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. Important extra point up and through, and that makes the score 14-7. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. He'll pick up 7 there on the 1st down keeper. The clock rolls as the Packers look to hurry things up. They'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
He's back to throw. Being chased out left. Toward the sideline, he will have the 1st down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. 2 former All-Pros connecting. Rodgers fighting his tight end Graham. Packer 1st down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Over here.
He'll look to throw. The connection made. It's Graham. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
And left side here, it's Graham. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Inside of a minute to go now. 2 timeouts left. Still in pretty good shape.
I think they're in excellent shape here if they use the timeouts judiciously and use the sideline as an additional timeout.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
A give. This is Michel. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20, 10, and into the end zone. It's a pick-6 and a Packer touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here. And before they can get the play off, here's a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball. That's their first of this second half. So here we go. The Packers will line up to go for 2. Back to throw. And he's going to get in for the 2 points. It was an incredibly gutsy call, but they've taken the lead by a point late in the game. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded about a yard deep. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. So the Patriots coming out now. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary, but you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself...
Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. They've got to burn the timeout, and they do, but a costly, costly sack. And now maybe just time for one final play. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Josh Gordon, the intended receiver. And now it's third down. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
One final try now for Brady. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still... You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.